Welcome back to the Hot Child in the City's 13 Nights of Halloween. Today we are talking about the iconic, the legendary Halloween movie. We're just talking about the first one today. Although I have challenged myself to watch every single one of the entire horror movie franchise. I'm on Halloween Kills, so I have 2 more left. And honestly, I'm kind of sad. It's been kind of fun to dive into this world that I hadn't dived into before. Like, of course I knew the first one. To keep going into this world was really, really fun, and seeing how different directors like Rob Zombie, for example, took this story. And yeah, I'm a fan now. I'm a fan, and I am excited to talk about it today. So here is a little bit about the 1978 horror movie classic Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis!
Slay! And it was her first film. So director John Carpenter said it was a perfect tribute to Alfred Hitchcock, since Jamie Lee Curtis's mother, Janet Leigh, was a former scream queen herself, starring in Psycho in 1960. She also made a cameo in Halloween H2O 20 years later, so you should go check that out. It's great to see them on screen together, mother and daughter. Original title of the movie was called The Babysitter Murders. So interesting, but I like that it's Halloween, because I feel like that puts it in a box, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make a bunch of sequels. You can, but to call it Halloween, I think, is a lot cooler, in my humble opinion.
Why you booing me? I'm right.
In the first movie, John Carpenter actually made a cameo. He provided the voice of Annie's boyfriend, Paul. So, fun. Interesting. Why didn't Paul talk? It doesn't matter. John Carpenter put his stamp in there. He is also responsible, of course, for the iconic theme music. He provided us with the score of that iconic Halloween theme. And actually, that's because there wasn't enough funds to pay a film composer, let alone an orchestra. According to the website Take Note, Halloween was a low-budget film, costing around, $300,000. Carpenter had studied music as a kid, he played in bands, he booked a studio in LA, connected with Dan Wyman, and eventually engineer Alan Howarth. Howarth?
Crickets. Crickets.
Excuse my pronunciation. I'm doing my best here, okay? I'm just one girl who loves Halloween. And they helped him with the synthesizers. The challenge was that they had to record the music without synchronizing it to picture, since the technology had not been invented yet. Oh, interesting. They played and recorded the music to a click and a stopwatch, then matched it up with the film later on. The 35mm mag stock at the film studio. You lost me. I'm so not good with film names, as mentioned in some other videos before. But cool, if that's your thing, awesome. I hope I'm educating you in some way. It's amazing, the score worked so well and really captured the horribly frightening vibe perfectly. According to whoever this writer is at TakeNote.com, thank you for your expertise. Comment below your favorite Halloween movie. So far, okay, I think these are mine. First one's a classic. I understand the cult following of the third movie. I think that one's fun in its own way. I loved H2O, actually. I loved H2O. Unfortunately, there wasn't a water portion.
Are you crazy? That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
And I love number 5. Number 5 really kind of took me for a loop. I thought it was really interesting. Love the character of Jamie. I also am appreciating the 2018 and so on, like the later installments that function as a sequel to the first, because we have so much more modern technology that it's good to see some of the original cast and, see it in modern day, I suppose. The late 1970s were a pivotal time for electronic music in the soundtrack format. Music like this was previously the domain of science fiction, but Carpenter discovered that the new electronic sounds lent themselves well to the horror genre. The music from the 1978 film Halloween was revolutionary because of Carpenter's adventurous use of early synth pads and stabs, which helped him create one of the most powerful and creepiest soundtracks of all time. Thank you. Also, the source for that is TakeNote.com. Go check it out. Or is it EDU? I'll link it. Anyway, if you want to read more, I also wrote a piece about this. You can find that in the episode's description for more fun facts. But yeah, let me know what is your favorite Halloween movie, Halloween the series. And thank you for joining me again on another 13 Nights of Halloween video.